leave a voicemail and just tell us what you want to tell us, okay? We're going to open the store here at 9 today, 9 to 1. We had a smoking day yesterday. 7 trailers is a pretty good day, okay? All right, I'm going to take a break from the radio. I'm going to stay live with you folks on Cozy TV, so stay tuned, and I'm going to let Brandon go get me a bottle of water and my iPad, okay? All right, and get Pastor Bob Muncie in here if you would. All right, everybody, so it's Jim Weller, and we will be back in a minute. And for you watching on My Cozy TV, okay, we're going to take a break also. All right, I'll be back in just a minute or two with more of Weller Does Delmarva. Okay.
People think, so you know, and we understand. I want to know where they fit. We're Delaware 1059. From the first town in the first state in the USA, we're WXDE, Lewis. Delaware 1059.
CBS News updates. A week ahead of the GOP primary in South Carolina, former President George W. Bush ready to do some brotherly campaigning.
Jeb Bush wants to continue pushing against Donald Trump. He has branded himself as the one Republican who has been willing to go after Trump from the beginning. He has enough money, he has an organization, and he believes he can continue to go on if he does a reasonable showing in South Carolina.
CBS political analyst Leonard Steinhorn, the Trump Cruz rival, is picking up steam.
Ted Cruz, he's amping up his criticism. He's running an ad that's very critical of Trump down here. Bush has continued his assault. Marco Rubio has come out and started criticizing him as well.
Wall Street Journal columnist Kimberly Stassel, CBS political director John Dickerson says one candidate's facing hefty odds.
Kasich will try to stay optimistic. He's talked about running a campaign of the light and not the dark. South Carolina is a tricky place to do that in. It gets pretty dark down here in politics.
CBS News Update, I'm Gary Nunn.
The comments, views, and opinions expressed on the air at Delaware 1059 are those of the hosts, callers, and guests, and not those of staff, management, or advertisers at Delmarva
We'll do a couple
Broadcasting
things,
Company.
and then I'll...
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 1059.
Okay, everybody. Jim Weller here, and now, for anybody that's listening a long way away, or in the area, we're on the local web and the World Wide Web at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. You can watch us there. We're streaming live now also. So you're listening to me on Delaware 1059, as well as you can watch us on the stream. Okay? So what have I got to talk about? I want to talk about a heating and air company that I have dealt with off and on and had many projects done and been very happy. I've had probably 3 brand new heating and air conditioning systems installed with them and been very pleased, had some service work done. And this morning is a morning I really think about, you need to make sure your heater system is working well. So who am I talking about? It's First Class Heating and Air. Now, First Class Heating and Air does heating and air conditioning work. They also do plumbing, which is kind of nice, and they also do home performance systems. Excuse me. So they do a lot of different services. Now, they're not just a new company. They've been around for 40 years. Think about that. Serving our community, Delaware and Maryland, for 40 years is kind of a testament to the fact that they're doing something right. You don't survive that long anymore without knowing what you're doing. So it's a local company. Another little thing that I like, it's not a big deal, but more and more people are becoming more uncomfortable with when people come to their house. They don't know who they are. They don't know anything about them. They drug test their employees on a regular basis. They check their background on a regular basis. They have uniforms on, and their vehicles are lettered. So that way, you don't just say, oh, well, who is this and who is this? They're all their employees. They don't sub it all out. They have their own employees. So it's First Class Heating and Air. They do heating systems. So if you haven't had your heater serviced in a while, you might want to have that done. They have these service contracts, maintenance agreements, where they'll come out once a year or twice a year, depending on what you want, and they'll check your filter, they'll check everything and make sure it's working and as operational as it can be, which is kind of nice. What I really like about these agreements, because they're very affordable, is it immediately gives me a discount on any parts or repairs that I may need, not only to my heating and air conditioning system, but if I need any plumbing done, which I find amazing. So if you need some plumbing done, it might be worth buying the maintenance agreement on your heater and air conditioner just to get the discount on the plumbing. So I'm very happy with these people. It's called First Class Heating and Air. And like I say, I've dealt with them. And they're locally owned and operated. They offer 24/7 emergency service. And they're just a great company to deal with. Financing options. So if you say, well, I kind of want something, but I don't have the cash right now, but I want to finance it, they have many different programs there. So one call does it all. It's 934-8900. 934-8900. It's the word First Class HVAC.com on the web. Wonderful website. A lot of information there. FirstClassHVAC.com. Give them a call at 934-8900. Even if you don't do no more than call them up and say, hey, heard Jim Weller bragging on you, and I just wanted to say good morning. You can do that too. And if you have any questions about them and you want to talk to me, feel free to call me. I highly recommend them. That's First Class Heating and Air. Now, I'm going to go to my next guest. This is a friend of mine that I've known for many years, good man of God, has a wonderful church ministry. Pastor Bob Muncie, good morning.
Good morning.
How is you?
Me is good.
You is good. All right. Good. How were the horses when you left?
They were all cold and in the barn.
Okay.
So,
still burning hay?
Still burning hay. They never stopped that.
Okay. Now, you have a church right outside of Greenwood or Milford, either way, right?
Downtown Statenville.
Downtown Statenville.
Downtown, yeah.
Okay.
Prime real estate in the downtown section.
It is. So anyway, so you're right there on Route 36.
Yes.
And the exact name is?
The House of Praise for All People.
Okay, so it's not the International House Praise.
No, we don't serve pancakes. It's just the House of Praise for All people.
Okay, I knew that. I was just messing with you. All right, and when do you have church services?
Well, we do 2 services on Sunday morning. We have a 9 o'clock and an 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Our 9 o'clock service doesn't provide Sunday school. Our 11 o'clock service is, full Sunday school, full nursery.
Okay.
And,
are people allowed to go to both services?
They do, and some do.
Okay. All right.
So we moved to 2 services about a little over a year ago. We were just out of space.
Okay.
We're really out of space all the way around.
Not outer space, out of space.
Well, sometimes it may seem like outer space, but no, we're mainly just out of space.
All right. And so you have things for kids, adults, everything there, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you have a big event coming up.
Yeah, every year we do a conference called Touching the Father's Heart. And usually when we do the conference, I'll just say it's church focused. The speakers we bring in, they're the normal speakers that you would have at church events. And we do it for the region. A lot of people will come in, really from the tri-state area, they'll come in. This year we switched it a little bit because, like on a day like today, I heard on the radio coming in, Code Purple is in effect this weekend. This is really, if you're homeless or, in that place, this is a dangerous weekend.
Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine?
And so across this region, various organizations and ministries do all kinds of incredible work to take care of people that are in crisis. Mm-hmm. Everything from homelessness to feeding to addiction to abuse to trafficking. there's just an incredible amount of energy that gets put into our county.
That you don't even really notice because it all goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Just people helping people.
Yeah. We had a veteran that came into our church, so it's probably been about 5 years ago now. I had no idea there was a homeless community in the woods only about 4 miles from our church. And when he came in, he's like, "Oh, yeah." I'm like, I drive down
He's like,
there.
"Yeah, I live in Statonsville."
Yeah. I was like, I drive past that. He goes, "Well, you wouldn't know it. You have to go look for it."
So it's in your neighborhood, and you just don't know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which means the opportunity is there.
It is.
To make a difference. I mean, these are real differences.
Yes.
We're talking about food or shelter or just a warm greeting.
Yeah.
A blanket.
Yeah. It's and there's so many different groups that are doing just really incredible work. So what we thought we would do this year for the conference is, instead of doing our normal format, we have sent out invitations to what I'm just referring to as the crisis ministries, whether they're faith-based or not. We haven't really made a differentiation there.
Okay.
And we're inviting them all to come in. We're providing a place where they can set up a table and have a display.
Okay.
Many of them will give an opportunity to introduce what they do, talk about it during the conference.
Okay.
And our goal really is twofold. The ministries that are doing that, you get focused in on what you do. Mm-hmm. And it takes all your time, it takes all your energy.
Mm-hmm. And maybe all your resources.
And all your resources. And you don't get a chance to connect with other agencies or ministries that are doing similar or even different things, but are all in the same.
Sometimes you could even feel all alone or overwhelmed.
Yeah, and a lot of them do.
Right.
And so this year we're bringing in Matthew Barnett, which, if you're not familiar with Matthew, you can just Google the Dream Center in L.A. They actually took a hospital in L.A. in one of the worst sections of the city that was being closed down. They've revamped it. It's church meets there. There's an addiction recovery program. There's a homeless program. There's educational mentoring. They actually send out buses that are food trucks to the local public schools to feed the kids when they get out of school, because a lot of those kids won't eat again till they come back to school.
Which is tough if it's Friday.
Yeah. So they actually go and have like brown bag meals already made up that the kids can take home. I mean, they just do an incredible work.
What's it called?
The Dream Center.
So somebody could look that up online.
Yeah, if you just Google Dream Center in L.A.
So he's coming?
He will be our feature guy on Friday.
So I have to believe he's a big thinker and out-of-the-box thinker.
Yes. And a young guy.
Really?
Yeah. It's just...
Younger than us?
Yeah, of course, that doesn't take much the older I get. But, yeah, he will be with us doing multiple sessions on Friday. We have another gentleman named Eric Reeder who has been here before, and Eric will be back with us. He has a ministry called Hope Rise, and has been real active in the addiction recovery in Kentucky.
Okay.
And he's bringing some guys in with him.
So these are experienced people.
Yeah.
Now, is there a charge for somebody to go to this?
Well, the registration's $35 for the whole weekend. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Per day?
No, for the whole event.
Really?
$35.
Like $10, $12 a day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's very affordable.
Well, we're trying to make it that way.
Okay.
And the other thing that we're doing this year that we haven't done before is we're giving an opportunity for businesses in the area that would like to
help underwrite it.
So we can
that's good.
So we can get as many people here as possible. And a lot of the ministries, if they can bring their people with them, they can't afford that.
To bring 15 or 20 people.
Right. And all we're trying to do is just cover our cost. This isn't a profit making for us.
Okay.
So, RJK.
So you have sponsorships?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a business can sponsor us. We do what we can to, we'll be, advertising for them, letting people know they've done that. Right now, RJK Transportation is sponsoring. Double Diamond Builders out of Long Neck is sponsoring. Yoder Farms is sponsoring.
Wow.
And we have room for more.
So you're allowing more people to help underwrite this event.
We're about halfway to our goal of what we need.
So if a business is listening and they say, look, I don't really understand it all or whatever, but it sounds good and I want to just help underwrite the cause, I guess you would receive a donation towards that.
Yep.
And the donation would be I use the word tax deductible donation. Okay.
Yep.
So in other words, if somebody wants more information, wants to get involved, whether they want to attend, whether they want to help underwrite the cost of it or help in any way, you are saying this is part of what we're talking about here today. The door is wide open. We need
Yes,
help.
it is.
You're going to do this event no matter what.
Yep.
But the more money that you can bring in to help cover the cost, the more that you can help allow other groups come to it on a more affordable basis.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's cost to get the speakers here.
Well, yeah, we're flying,
so
several people from L.A. in, putting them up, so there is cost, and we don't mind doing it.
Right.
But if people would be willing to support us that way, then that takes the pressure off, and then we can be at a point where we can say, hey, the doors are open.
Right.
And just come
on in.
Just come on in.
And this event that you're having, it's going to be at Eagle's Nest.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, it's open. This event is just not for people that are currently helping homeless people or things. It's for anybody that has a heart for people, that wants to get more involved, whether they just actually stand there and help physically hand something out, whether they help write. Do they write grants? I got way off track there.
Yeah, those organizations do. We don't.
Okay, but you're looking for hands and feet.
Yeah.
Is what you're really looking for. So numerous things we're talking about here today. We're talking about the event for starters.
Right.
We're talking about would you help underwrite the event.
Right.
Okay, so it could be a $500 donation. It could be a $1,000 donation. It could be a $100 donation.
And we've had all three of those.
And you've had all three of those. So in other words, all right. Well, anyway, and you're saying thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, but, anything that anybody would like to do to help underwrite the event, but if you would like to know more about the event, is there a website, a phone number? What are we giving out?
The website is houseevents.us.
House
with
events.
2 E's.
Okay.
House spelled and events, all one word.
Okay.
Houseevents.us. You can go there. You can register. That's our website.
Okay.
You can register for the event. You can contribute to the event. You can get more information about the event.
Okay. All right there.
It's all right there, one stop. We also have our Facebook page under the House of Praise for All People. You can go there.
Okay.
And the event is there, and you can get information.
They can like that page anyway.
Yeah, they should like that page.
Just for the heck of it.
Yeah, just for the heck of it. Yep.
All right.
Or, they can contact me personally through either through Facebook or through my email, which is just robertmuncie55@gmail.com. So any which way you want.
Are you going to tell me you were born in 55?
Yes, I was.
Wasn't going to bring that up.
The secret is out.
Okay.
The secret is out. And the other thing with this is, this is really for churches as well. I mean, I know a lot of us that pastor the smaller churches, sometimes you're like, man, I would really like to do something. I just don't know what to do.
Right. Right.
And we feel the need, or maybe you have somebody come into your church and you're like, I don't know what to do with this person. I mean, what do I do? This guy just walked in and now I find out he's addicted to heroin. What do I do? But
want to be involved but never dealt with it before, or really could just feel overwhelmed at that point.
And this is a way to come. And one, the speakers are going to be awesome just on that merit. But the other side is going to give you an opportunity to find out what's really going on in Sussex County.
There's a lot going on, and there's a lot of other resources.
That's right.
When is this?
It is March the 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Okay, March 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
So it's Thursday night, and then all day Friday, all day Saturday. It's all at Eagles Nest Church. We got plenty of room. You guys have a great auditorium there.
Okay.
We would love to fill it up.
All right.
And
and then there's going to be a few displays maybe out in the lobby or something.
Any of the crisis organizations, we're giving them the opportunity to have a setup on a table, to have their information out. As I said, we'll highlight them throughout the course of the whole event.
Wow.
So our goal is to let people know what's happening in Sussex County, and and also how do we as the church get connected better with that, actually start doing it. And maybe for some churches, you look at it and you go, we don't have the personnel to do it, but we could give $100 a month to support this homeless ministry.
Because everybody can help in some way.
That's right.
In other words, and it takes all those different some ways to make a difference.
Yeah. One center in Seaford, the ACE Center, just started a GED program.
Really? They do a phenomenal
They've
job.
got somebody's come in that can help. Others, tonight's Code Purple. So there's churches that are opening their doors for
people to be able to get out of the cold.
So they can and get a meal and so forth. So there's an incredible amount of love and concern that gets displayed every day in Sussex County.
That you have no idea is going on.
You don't even know it's going on.
Okay. That was House Events.
US.
All right. Anything else in closing?
No, I think that covers it. Appreciate the opportunity to come in and share with everybody.
I'm going to give you a gift. Here's a Weller Does Delmarva coffee mug. Okay?
Wow, awesome. Now I'm going to have to go fill it up.
And then I'm going to give you a card in case you want to go back and watch this segment on the stream and critique each other. And here's a Weller's discount card for you.
Awesome. Wow. Okay? Well, thank you. I didn't bring anything to give you. I didn't. Even
my gosh!
I didn't even get the.
I was just priming the pump. All right, well, just be my friend. How's that?
That works.
All right. Thank you very much. God bless you. All right. See you. All right, everybody. That was Pastor Bob Muncie, and that sounds like a nice event. Learn more about it. Go on the web to houseevents.us and see what you can learn and see where you can make a difference. And it sounds like a wonderful event going on. And it's going to be at Eagle's Nest, big auditorium, $35 for, 3 days of information. I think it's a good thing. Now, what in the world is next? I do want to talk about my chiropractor friend, who is Dr. Trillia. And there's also Dr. Bud. There's two of them down there. And two heads are better than one, I guess they say. But anyway, Dr. T and Dr. Bud all are at Peninsula Chiropractic Center. And people say, where is this? It's on Route 13 in Seaford. Now, if you have a chiropractor and you want to just try something different, I encourage you to check them out. If you've never been to a chiropractor and you are like, I just don't know if it's for me, but I always have this little pain in my neck or a little twinge or my left leg goes numb every once in a while when I sit just right, or whatever, I just don't feel quite as good as I used to, or I get headaches all the time. They help with many, many different things. So it's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. They even do massages, and we're talking about real, I don't know if I use the word deep tissue, because I'll call them therapeutic massages. In other words, they do massages. So if you have something, like I've had some trouble with my shoulder, and they've worked on that. And it's just a great place. They're very accommodating when you call up and say, man, I've called on a Friday morning at 10:15 and got in at 11 o'clock. So they have a couple days where they're open till like 6 or 6:30. So they're very accommodating, very friendly, been around 25, 30 years. Dr. Trillia is the owner-operator, and they're a great team. So everybody I've interfaced with there has been very good to deal with. Brandon, you've been there a couple times, haven't you?
I have.
Okay, and what's your take on it, or what have they done for you?
I go in there for an adjustment, and very nice, very friendly place. They get involved. They're asking about.
Is it easy to make an appointment, or?
Yeah, just call up.
Okay.
Let them know who you are, and
all right.
set up an appointment.
They take most insurances. I guess if you have an insurance-related question, you could always ask them in advance, but you can also pay them. But did you tell me one time that you felt you had a headache get better immediately?
Yes. I had a real bad migraine.
Okay.
Up in the back part of my head, at the top of my neck, and I believe it was Dr. Budd at the time.
Okay.
I explained where the pain was, and he, took his fingers and felt up almost where the spine touches your skull.
Okay.
And his reaction was, "Yeah, I know you have a headache."
Really?
Yes. And
what did he feel? Something?
I guess there was some type of knot or
not neck.
Not neck. There you go.
Not neck.
And he actually explained a little bit to me where my skull was coming down onto my spine, like lowering down onto it. So a piece of my spine was actually going up into my skull.
And that was giving you the
headache.
And
that's what was giving me the headache.
Pinching on a nerve or blood flow or something like that.
Yeah, and he twisted and popped a little bit, and all of a sudden, the headache didn't immediately go away, but within 10 minutes, the headache was gone.
Really? Mm-hmm. You weren't expecting that?
I was not.
Okay, that was like a bonus.
Yes. I'm just so used to headaches nowadays that I expect them to stay around for a while.
Well,
We've become great friends.
Brooks has been on vacation, hasn't he?
He has.
Okay.
Yeah, and I haven't had a headache all week.
All right, it's Peninsula Chiropractic Center. There you heard it first right there from Brandon Ritter. But no lie, folks, I love dealing there. told the story about my granddaughter and her hearing. I won't tell that. I won't bore you with that again today. But anyway, give them a call. 629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaCairoCenter.com on the web, PeninsulaCairoCenter.com on the web. Call them, tell them I sent you. Call them, just tell them hi. But anyway, they're good people, and they'll take good care of you, all right? Now, big day at Wilson's Auction. I'm going to talk to you about a big auction they've got coming up. But before I do that, I want to remind you that Walls Service Center is open today. And if you need anything done on your vehicle, you can give them a call. And I believe Josh is working today. Is that right, Colin?
Yeah, 8 o'clock. Yep.
8 o'clock.
So he should be there any minute.
Okay, and you can give him a call at 422-8110. Now, I guess this time of year, people are finding out their battery's not up to par. It's very important to make sure you got good antifreeze in your car this time of year.
Right, that's something we can check for you. Just stop by, and we can check it just
no
in
appointment?
a couple minutes. No appointment necessary.
To just make sure you got the right amount of antifreeze in your car.
Right, make sure it's strong enough that it won't freeze because,
it's critical.
Today and overnight it's going to be really cold, and if it freezes, it can cause lots of problems that we won't even get into because they're pretty major.
Because it's free to stop in and just have your antifreeze checked.
Right.
So I guess if you're listening and you've never done that, it would be worth just having that checked out.
For sure. And, it just takes a couple minutes of your time, and literally just a couple minutes.
What are they up today till noon?
We're up until noon today,
Okay,
yes.
right downtown Milford.
Yep, 220 Northeast Front Street.
Okay, right across from Abbott's Grill.
Abbott's Grill, yep, right across the street from us, and Gigante Supermarket.
All right, and so just stop in, or they can call 422-8110, make an appointment for something as simple as an oil change, or if they want to tune up, or just have something else done to their vehicle, pretty much.
Right, and if you're not sure what needs to be done to your car, just call us up and
Tell
say,
us
hey,
the symptom.
Right, we like when you make the noise for us, what noise it's making.
Here's what it's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and anything else about that? I guess you got your website. People can put an appointment down there.
WallServiceCenter.com. You can go there, WallServiceCenter.com. Go there, and on the right-hand side there, you can click on that. It says, I think it says request an appointment.
Wow.
And you actually put the time and the day that you would like an appointment for.
So they can go there even when you're closed?
Even when we're closed, right, exactly.
Okay, so if you wake up early in the morning, you just feel like...
And I get them. I get them all times of the day
really?
and the night. Sure.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. Sure do.
All right. Well, that's Walls Service Center, folks. Give them a call, 422-8110. Next one I want to talk about is there's a big auction today. Wilson's Auction is located right on Route 113 in Lincoln, okay? Lincoln City, Delaware. Been there over 40 years now. Dave Wilson does a great job, and he's a good man, and they are open today at 10 o'clock. They have stuff outside, stuff inside. They'll run into the evening. They have glassware and tools and exercise equipment and furniture and just a little bit of everything. So if you want to go to a nice auction, Wilson's Auction in Lincoln is having an auction today. If you want to sell something, Wilson's is the place to get something sold. Tuesday nights, starting at 6, they have a car auction. But today, February 13th, they are having another auction. So not only in Lincoln, they're having another one up in Clayton, Delaware. Right on site, tractors and combines and equipment and trucks and trailers and shop equipment and tools and personal property and miscellaneous items. And that starts at 10 o'clock today. So to learn more about that, you can go to wilsonsauction.com, and there are all kinds of pictures of all that stuff, or you could just start heading that way. So anyway, it's wilsonsauction.com, and they have a phone number of 422-3454, 422-3454. Give them a call whether you want to sell something, whether you want to buy something. There's also a place on their website that says Delaware Tags or something, where it's auctions of tags that they've had. You know, people are fascinated with the low-digit tag auctions, and you can go there and see what tags have sold for in the past. It's quite interesting. There's years of auctions there just to see what the tag market has done. 422-3454 on the web, wilsonsauction.com. My friend Dave Wilson and his staff will do a good job for you. Now, you're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. I also wanted to mention, if you ever want to go and check out the show on the stream, you can go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com. We would love it if you would like our page on Facebook. And I'm always looking for new friends on Facebook, so I'm the Jim Weller from Delaware. Though somebody sent me a message. All right, good morning, Dr. T. How are you? He always listens and makes sure I don't say nothing wrong and stuff like that. He's very on me. He's on me. No, he's a real good guy, Dr. Trillia. Good morning to you. But anyway, I just want to let you know that Weller's is going to open. What time we opening here? 9 o'clock, I believe.
Yeah.
What time?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. So anyway.
That means morning. 9 in the morning.
Oh, 9 in the morning.
Yes.
Hey, tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
It is.
I hope you got your young bride a kayak.
Well, no. I actually realized on my way here I haven't got her anything.
Kayak. Oh, trust me. We can hook you up right here at Weller's if you missed Valentine's Day shopping. All right, we're going to be right back in just a minute with more Weller Does Delmarva. Stay tuned.
Have you ever wondered why every year, without fail, the Bible remains the #1 selling book? This is because the Bible is no ordinary book. With a surgeon's precision, it cuts through the clutter and chaos of our time and speaks truth in life. It offends, it mends, it saves, it judges, it conceals, and it reveals. Hi, I'm Pastor Nate Graham of Berean Community Church. Please listen to Taking God at His Word, a radio ministry that airs Sunday mornings from 7 to 8 right here on Delaware 105.9.
Start the new year with a great new look. Get 2 complete pairs of glasses for $99 at My Eye Doctor, Doctors of Optometry, for a limited time. Visit myeyedr.com. Halpern Eye Care, now a part of My Eye Doctor.
Tune in every Saturday morning from 6 to 7 here on Delaware 105.9 and Delaware1059.com for the area's only fishing radio show. Hey folks, John Butler here. If you're an avid angler like me or just starting out, tune in as we chat with the charter captains, bait shops, and experts in the area to help you and me become a better angler one show at a time. The Delmarva Angler, Saturday mornings right here on Delaware 105.9.
CBS News, I'm Gary Nunn. Now there are 6 Republican presidential candidates. All will be on stage tonight for the 9th GOP debate of Campaign 2016. CBS News correspondent Stephen Portnoy is in Greenville, South Carolina.
It's Donald Trump and Ted Cruz at center stage for this CBS News debate at a concert hall here in downtown Greenville. South Carolina's GOP voters look more like their counterparts in Iowa than in New Hampshire. About 2/3 are evangelical Christians. It's those kind of voters.
Microphone's been off.
Iowa.
Great, folks. Has anybody been watching on the stream? I've been sitting here talking to you, thinking you're listening to me. Colin informs me the microphone wasn't on, so you would have had been really good at reading fast lips. So here's what my offer was. If you are watching and listening on the stream right now, I'd like to hear from you. The phone number is 337-7300. You're not going to get me. You're just going to get a voicemail, and I just need to hear from you. Are you watching or listening? Where are you from? And if you do that for me, I will give you a Weller's discount card absolutely free. Okay? So you say, how much is it going to cost me? Nothing. Now, we're not going to deliver it. We're not going to ship it. We need you to come in the store.
How about gas money? You give us gas money for driving?
No, I'm not giving you gas money either.
Okay, all right.
or tolls. So
no money is going to change hands in either direction.
It's a ploy. I want to know, are you watching me right now on the stream? Okay? Because some people think the Internet's big and that it's everywhere. And some people think, oh, no, it's just around Bridgeville. So, in other words, I just want to know. 337-7300. Tell me if you're watching. And if you would like one of these for free, I'll give you one for free just for calling me. 337-7300, okay? I want you to make a note, Brandon. You can't see it from the camera, folks, but the ceiling looks like it's either dirty or got cobwebs up there. I don't know what it is, but if you could put that down for the cleaning lady.
It's dirty cobwebs.
Cleaning man. Oh, it's dirty cobwebs.
Dirty cobwebs,
it's
right.
both,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't help but stay fixated on it.
I see it.
Your mic's not
dust.
on. What?
I say if we have a tool to clean the dust off the cobweb.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, clean the dust off the cobweb. Or you have my permission. You may need a DENREC permit for this. But if not, you have my permission to take those cobwebs down.
I know what you're going to say.
What?
put a burn barrel under it and fill it up with trash, and the heat and the
right,
just melt the cobwebs.
Melt the cobwebs. All right, folks, we're going to have a crazy special here in a minute on a generator. It's going to be crazy as soon as I go back on the radio. All right? So what else do I have to tell you? I'm getting all kinds of text messages today. But anyway, are you watching on the stream? All right. So we're having a good time, in case you didn't know and it doesn't show. We're having fun here. And other than that, we're waiting for the radio station to catch up with us.
Right?
I'm speaking at least for me, anyway. I said we, though.
You're telling us that we're having fun.
Right, I'm telling you, you're having a good time.
Thank you.
Right, this is an example of what fun looks like. I think while I'm at it, I'll take a picture. All right. Let me see here. How do I take a picture with this thing?
Oh, it's your first time, isn't it?
Well, Brooks isn't here. Yeah, it's my first time. All right, everybody. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm getting ready to post my first picture of the day. Gee, I'm behind schedule.
Yeah.
All right, bitter cold. More snow? Oh, my gosh.
Did you see that? You didn't see the snow this morning, did you?
No, I didn't. I couldn't afford it.
It was like a squall.
A squall.
It was a squall that moved through. That's what I'm going to call it, a squall.
A squall.
Everybody agree it was a squall that saw it? You saw the squall? I got to Route 113 at Lakeview Avenue in Milford. It wasn't snowing on Lakeview Avenue, but it was coming down in a squall on 113 on the highway.
How fast were you driving?
There was a line right there. I was stopped at the light.
Maybe you were driving too fast.
As I was coming up, I was looking at it, and I couldn't tell what it was. I thought it was fog because it was just looked foggy or hazy off.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. We got 6 inches in about 5 minutes.
That would be crazy, wouldn't it?
It did cover the roads. It was so cold that it covered the road. And
really?
Well, all the way to Greenwood, right?
I hear you.
Okay. It was fun.
You're speaking for everybody.
I am speaking for everybody. Everybody that was in my truck with me.
Okay.
I couldn't do over 55, that's for sure.
Wow. Delaware 105.9.
Number of licenses this week, and he and others in his staff are facing a busier weekend than normal for midwinter. A marriage license must be obtained at least 24 hours ahead of a ceremony. So for a Valentine's Day wedding, the Marriage Bureau phone lines will be opening starting Saturday at 11 a.m. at 302-853-1717. We have more information on our website, Delaware1059.com. Get news and weather anytime.
All
right, Jim, I think we're coming back.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation.
There we go.
The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
Okay, everybody. I posted my first picture of the day. There's so many wires under here. Glad I'm not taller. All right, Jim Weller here, and you are listening to and watching on the stream Weller Does Delmarva. Okay? This is a weekly radio show that we do on purpose. As you listen to it, you say to yourself, how can these guys think of all these different things to talk about? And how many words per minute are they buying or paying for or getting paid to say? But anyway, we try to be overachievers here at Weller's, and we try to talk a lot. So, and when it's cold out, that's how you keep warm. Okay? You just talk a lot. So anyway, good morning. We're sitting inside Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville. The store is going to be open at 9. Brandon Ritter is with me. And how are you holding up?
I'm doing wonderful.
Wonderful.
Having
Have you heard from your little brother?
I have not heard from my little brother
Really?
today.
Okay. And how about your big brother?
I haven't heard from him either.
Really? He's sleeping.
I hear he might be communicating with Colin a little bit.
Oh, no kidding. He's probably critiquing us.
Yeah.
He gets critiqued all the time, so now he's the critiquer. Anyway, if you have never watched us on the stream, take a minute and go online. Now, today we're using the World Wide Web. I think there's just a local web that just has a band that goes around Bridgeville. But today we have stepped out of that band, okay? We got a special permit, and we are now today on the World Wide Web. So www and another W .wellerdoesdelmarva.com will get you onto the website where you can see us, okay? And you can see how well groomed we are, what the showroom looks like a little bit. Oh, we're going to show them that special, aren't we?
We are.
I just remembered that. Hey, Valentine's Day, if you have not got anything, we've got it. And if you don't know what to get, here's how simple it can be. Bring cash, lay it on the counter, and we will just put merchandise that matches that amount of cash. Or bring your credit card. We will find out what your maximum limit is, and we will then get that much merchandise loaded up for you. And in the event you have a high limit and it's more than your vehicle will handle, we will sell you a trailer to haul it all home. So no worries here. We will help you with your Valentine's Day shopping. There's no sales tax unless you're from out of state and you're so used to it and you want to feel like home. We'll charge you sales tax, too, if you want. Whatever it takes, okay? We're here to please, right?
We are.
Okay, very accommodating, aren't we?
Very accommodating.
Except when we're not. But anyway, it's 337-8228. It's the store's number. Our website is wellers.com. And we're sitting here doing this radio show, Weller Does Delmarva. And next week, it's going to be at the Dry Zone Red Barn on Route 16 in Ellendale. And you're invited because Chef Ryan Cunningham from Abbott's on Broad Creek is going to be cooking up something. I don't know exactly what. He had this one thing, I think it was an apple, I forgot what it was
apple
called.
Scrapple muffin?
What was it? It had apple, it had scrapple and egg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty good. English muffin. Apple, scrapple,
apple
English
butter.
muffin. Apple butter.
Right.
Okay. And an egg and scrapple.
Right. On a English muffin.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, he had that one time. Then he had something different another time. And this week he's going to have something different next time. So next week, free breakfast. It's on us at the Dry Zone Red Barn next Saturday morning from 7 to 9. Mark your calendar. We'd love to see you. We've had a lot of people come there and hang out with us. All right, Brandon, am I missing anything? I've talked about I want to do the special. Can I do the special?
Let's do the special. Let's creep
Hold
up
on. Let me make sure I understand it. This is a crazy special, folks. Here we go. Did I just hit something?
Nope.
Okay. All right, here we go. To my left. Hold it. If you're looking at me, it's still my left, isn't it?
Your left, there, right.
All right. To my left is a generator, okay? This is a brand called Champion. Pretty good brand. You can get parts for them if you need be. They're sold on the internet. Home Depot has them. Amazon has them. Sears has them. But we've got a better price than they do, to be quite frank with you. We are trying to move a lot of generators, so we have lowered our price better than the big box stores. Another thing we do is we have it out of the box. And it just shows all the different things. So this has wheels on it, so it's easy to maneuver around. It has a little battery here, which means it has electric start.
Yes.
It even comes with this little, what do you call this, a key fob?
Fob.
Yeah. To start it, you just push a button. Is that really true? You just push a button and that's it?
Just push a button.
Okay. So anyway, this thing here is on sale for $477. And you can look online, and that's the best price around, $477, okay? Now, here's what I want to do. I want to give you a deal that's unreal, but you have got to call right now and put your name on the list if you want this deal that I'm getting ready to offer. If you don't call, you're not eligible. And if you do call, you're not obligated. You're just eligible, okay? You can get the generator for $477, okay? But here's the extra part of the deal. And the phone number is 337-7300. So if you don't call, you're not eligible. 337-7300. If you've always wanted a generator, now is going to be the time, because here's the deal. What is it? I got to look. All right. Here is another item that I want to tell you about real quick. This is a 1,000-watt infrared quartz heater, okay? And it comes with a remote control. It has a digital thermostat and so on. You could touch it. Kids are safe around it. It doesn't put off any carbon monoxides or anything. And we have that on sale for $125. I got them at my house. Brandon's got them at his. I think Brooks even has some too. They're just a handy little heater to have around. $125 heater, $477 generator. And like I say, you can look on Amazon, you can look on Home Depot. We've got better prices. But here's where the deal's going to get real, okay? If you buy this generator right here for $477, okay, I'm going to give you for free this $125 heater. So think about that. For $477, you get an electric start generator with the little key fob, 4,000-watt generator, so that way you got it in case your power goes out or your neighbor needs it or you're a contractor and you need one or you go camping or whatever you need a generator for. And then just as an added bonus for listening here on Delaware 105.9 this morning, if you call right now and put your name on the list, you will get one of these 1,000-watt infrared heaters absolutely free. That's a crazy offer. It's a ridiculous offer. I'm going to do it. But you got to call and say, hey, I'm in like Flynn. I want one of them. And it is only one. I will not sell two, meaning I'll sell one to as many people that want it, but I'm not going to let somebody come in here and buy 10 of these things, okay? So that's a real deal. That's a heck of an offer. I do need, how many watts does the generator generate? Can you tell me that? 3,500 rated watts, continuous.
It's a 4,000-watt surge.
Okay.
With a continuous running watt of 3,500.
Okay. So 3,500 continuous running watts. Okay.
And it is a 120-volt output.
120 volt. Does not do 220.
Is that thing on wheels?
Yeah, it is on wheels. So it's kind of nice to be able to move it around.
With a handle?
Yeah, probably on the other end. Or you
does have a handle.
Does have a handle.
Wow.
And electric start and pull start.
Wow.
Yeah.
And a key fob.
And a key
now,
fob.
do you have to plug it into a wall to get it to electrically start?
What do you mean by that?
It's electric start, so does it plug into the wall?
No, it has a battery.
Oh, it's got its own battery. Oh,
yeah.
So you don't
You're
need electric to start it.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I'm just letting you know that that's a very good deal, and you do have to call. Thank you for that caller. We've had some calls already. But it's 337-7300. You buy the generator for $477. And like I say, you can go to HomeDepot.com. You can go to Amazon.com. Look up Champion 4,000-watt electric start generator, and you'll see how good of a deal it is. If you're from out of state, there's no sales tax whatsoever. And then we're going to give you, what are you telling me?
You said $477.
Are you telling me it's $447?
Yeah, I'm trying to give away more.
I've already had phone calls. Now what do I do? What do I do? Daggone it, Brandon.
Erase the radios.
Wait a minute.
Rewind.
I need to see if that sign's wrong. No, it's right. Sorry about that, folks. There's a misprint. Instead of $477, I don't want anybody to be mad, though. I don't want anybody to be mad. Now I don't know what to do. I've already had callers at $477, but it's actually $447. So it's $447, which is less.
Which is less.
I hope nobody gets mad.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so instead of being $477, it's now $447. And you get the heater free. Is the heater $125?
Yes.
Okay. So the heater's free if you buy one of these. Now, the first thing you're thinking is, can I buy the generator, get the free heater, and return the generator and keep the heater? I'm glad you asked. No, you can't. Here's what it is, folks. I got $500,000 tied up in generators. And I would be willing to lose money on some of these things because I want to turn that into cash, okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm figuring if I give you this, I'm going to lose money on the deal, but I would rather give you the heater, sell you the generator, and have the cash to go spend on something. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know if that even makes sense to anybody, but
probably not.
It makes sense to me.
Yes.
But what I really want to do is do it in a big way, not just 5 or 10 generators. So I'm only going to do it one by one, though, all right? So that's the deal. Did I say it all right? I got the price wrong. I'm so embarrassed here today.
We got it right now.
I put so much effort into this show, and now I've made a mistake. All right, folks, that'll tell you it's made from scratch, and it's real. 337-7300 if you have any interest in that generator/heater deal. It was a real offer. It was not a joke, okay? $447. All right, here we go. Another message. All right, L&W Insurance Agency is my insurance company, and I like dealing with them. People say to me, do you really sincerely like dealing with your insurance company? I like dealing with them because there's many things in life that you have to buy, and you have to buy a telephone, and you have to buy internet, and you have to buy insurance, and so on, and you have to buy health care. I like dealing with L&W because when I need their service, they give me great service. The insurance is the insurance. It's provided by an insurance company. So what they really control is how they treat me. And L&W is like a mini army up there. There's 40-some people working there. And when I call, I get a hold of a human being. I get help. Even if somebody's out to lunch, there's always another person that can help me, so I'm not stranded. So anyway, I just want to let you know that L&W Insurance Agency is my insurance agency. They're great people. Whether you need commercial coverage, whether you need homeowners insurance, whether you need auto insurance, whether you want to talk about health care, whether you want to buy some life insurance, disability insurance, workman's compensation, whatever, one call does it all. Now, if you're listening and you say, I've already got insurance, why would I want to talk to them? Because it's always good to compare notes and make sure. It's called a second opinion, and it doesn't hurt to get a second opinion on your insurance. So give them a call. It's 856-7828, 856-7828, and it's lwinsurance.com on the web. They've been serving Delaware for over 60 years, and I am a very happy L&W Insurance Company customer, okay? Now, what is next? Did I miss anything here? I got all these notes written down. And L&W, I'm running out of time, aren't I? Is it 9 o'clock yet?
It's not 9 o'clock
yet.
Not
9 o'clock yet? Okay. All right. I mentioned the generator. We had a lot of phone calls on that. So if you want to get in on that, it's 337-7300. All you got to do is leave your name and number, and you're eligible, but you are certainly not obligated, okay? Next is that Granite Place. Brandon, I'm going to take a minute and just see if you're okay. Are you okay?
I am okay.
I got another crazy special. When does that one come up? In the next half an hour?
Getting close, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. No, we're going to do it in this time frame, aren't we? Here we are.
Yep.
If you want to know how to get a free kayak, we're going to tell you in a few minutes. Nothing says, honey, I love you like taking her kayaking tomorrow, okay? All right, we're going to tell you how to get a free kayak in just a minute, all right? Can I talk about that Granite Place?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, here we go. Mark Johnson, our friend who owns that Granite Place. So that tells you right off the bat it's a locally owned company, and he's our friend. So it's Mark Johnson. He owns that Granite Place right down the road here on Route 13 in Bridgeville. And when you go by, you say, holy mackerel, look at all those slabs of granite or marble or quartz. There's like 1,000 of them out there. Largest selection in Delaware. And what he does is he believes in giving you options and choices. And nobody likes to look at the internet and magazines, you know. They want to see stuff. So he's committed to giving his customers great service, great selection, and great pricing, and getting it done in a timely manner. So if you are a contractor and you'd like to deal with them, he would welcome your business. I think he told me they've got over 300 contractors that they service. But if you're a homeowner and you say, I'm going to do some remodeling, or I'm in the middle of some remodeling, or I want to be talked into doing some remodeling, stop on in there, and they can walk you through and show you some things, and you can see what they have to offer and all the different designs and stuff like that. They have a beautiful showroom there, very friendly, very helpful, very patient. Also, my wife and I went in there, and, man, there were so many choices. I thought we were going to have to, come back tomorrow. There was so much to look at and talk about and so on. But we had some work done by them and are very happy. And I just want to let you know, if you need anything in the way of granite or marble or quartz, and you want to deal with a locally owned, locally operated, reputable, honest company, that Granite Place I recommend, okay? So I'm going to give you a phone number. It's 337-7490, 337-7490. And I do want to tell you they have a website which happens to be called thatgraniteplace.com, and they're on the web. So I want to mention the Jim Weller special. They get people call about this. It's only good if you mention me. Here's what it is. For $99, now this is a great Valentine's Day gift. If you have granite countertops and you've never had them cleaned, or maybe you've had them sealed, but the sealer is, wearing thin. For $99, as long as you mention Jim Weller or Weller Does Delmarva, you give them a call at 337-7490 and say, hey, I'd like to take that $99 offer up. Here's what you get. They're going to come to your house. They are going to clean your granite countertops, okay? Then any repairs, they're going to do any minor repairs. Now, if it's a major repair, it's a different story. They'll give you a quote. Any minor repairs, they're going to clean it, and then they're going to seal it, a 1-year sealer, for $99. $99, I can barely get somebody to come to my house and just physically come to my house, let alone do that much service. So for $99, they're going to clean your granite countertops, they're going to fix any minor repairs, and they're going to seal it. How much? $99. But you got to mention Jim Weller. So anyway, they've had some people take advantage of that, been very happy, and all you got to do is call and schedule it. They're actually open today. What time are they open? 9 to 2 today. All right, 337-7490. Enough. I want to do the next special. Where are we at on our schedule here, Brandon?
We are on the next special, the radio special.
We're here?
Yeah.
All right. I need you to go hold this kayak up. Would you do that for me?
I sure will.
Okay. And here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to tell you how you can end up with a kayak absolutely free. The phone number you're going to have to call is 337-7490. Now, I want to show you this kayak here. It's just a little bit taller than me. Is there a paddle? Hey, oh, man, I about ripped my headphones off. Oh, don't step on the cord when you're wearing headphones, okay? Here's the paddle for starters. The paddle comes with it for free. It's a $40 value. You're going to get this paddle for free, okay? But you're going to also get this kayak. You need help or are you good? All right, now this is an 8-foot Sun Dolphin kayak. Can you see me? Is it overshadowing me? Is that somebody at the door? All right. Anyway, it's an 8-foot Sun Dolphin kayak. So how long is it? 8 foot. All right. Anyway, it comes with a paddle. So if you just want to buy the kayak, you get the kayak and the paddle, not for $200, not for $250, not for $270, but $188. And you check that against the big box stores. They don't have anything under $200 with a paddle. With a paddle and the kayak, $188. But you said, Jim, you said I could have it for free. Here's the deal. If you buy a new landscape trailer, 5x8 with a wood floor or larger, so that only voids out one trailer, or 5x8 with a mesh floor, not that one. But you buy a 5x8 landscape trailer with a wooden floor or anything larger, so you go 5'8", 5'10", 6'10", 6'12", 6x14, 16-foot landscaper, any landscape trailer, any, between now and the end of next week. But you got to call and get your name on the list. But you buy one. For example, we have a 5x8 landscape trailer for, I'm going to give you the microphone because I don't remember the price. Brandon, how much is it? The one with the wood floor?
$697.
All right, hold on. That's too cheap. So hold on. $697, and then you take $188 off of that. That's really too cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
That makes the trailer like $400 and some bucks.
Yeah, really cheap.
All right, I'm going to do it, though. All right, so the cheapest 5x8 landscape trailer I have with a wood floor is $697.
That's correct.
All right, I'm going to do it. So here's the deal. It's just a silly time here this morning, all right? Because ain't nobody called yet. So anyway, 337-7300. But if you don't call, you're not eligible. You can't just walk in and say, I heard it, I want it. You've got to call and say, my name is, I heard you on the radio or saw you on the stream. I want my name to be put on the list of eligible people, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so all we're doing is making you eligible at the moment. But you buy a trailer from us, brand new, 5x8 landscaper for $697 or greater. So if you want a 16-foot landscape trailer or a 14-foot landscape trailer or an 18-foot or a 20-foot, it's got to be a landscape trailer. I'm going to give you for free, and I know you think I'm kidding, but I'm not. There's no punchline here. You get this kayak and the paddle absolutely free. Now you say, how do you do that? How could you sell me a $697 trailer and give me a kayak that's $188, which is already, $50, $75 below the big box stores?
Correct.
Because I like to lose money in volume.
He's losing his mind, folks.
It's like eating soup with a fork, all right? You're going to have to do a lot of work. Is that Jason?
I think so.
Jason, do you want to say hi to the audience? Would you ride your bike to work today? Okay, folks, you heard it here first. He rode his bike to work today.
Everybody's losing their minds today.
Was your battery dead in the car?
It's hard to find a jump start this early, I told you.
That's right. Jason Droyer rode his bike to work today. My goodness. He's into exercise, that bike to the bay thing.
He thought there was going to be more snow than this.
That's what he thought, right. And he wanted to ride his bike in the snow.
Right.
All right. Or he didn't want to have an accident in the car.
Right.
Okay.
Too dangerous to drive the car.
Too dangerous to drive. Anyway, folks, that was a real, legitimate offer. No joke, no kidding. I'm going to say it one more time. Because you're smiling. You think it's funny, don't you?
I do.
Okay? So what I'm saying is, if you buy a 5x8 landscape trailer with a wood floor for $697, you can have this kayak and this paddle free. So you've heard of win-win deals. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Here's the kayak for your honey, and you get the trailer. $697 for a brand new. Is it an old trailer?
No, it's brand new.
Is it like a 2016?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a brand new 2016 5-foot wide, 8-foot long landscape trailer. Has a ramp gate. Does it have the two-way gate?
Yes.
Well, here's what the gate does. The gate folds down so you can drive something up on it. But let's say you're just pulling the trailer around empty. The gate will fold down flat into the floor so you have less wind resistance, okay? Yep. 5x8, $697. And you get the kayak for free, only if you do what?
Call in right now.
Call in right now. So if you come walking through the door, you can't have it. You've got to call 337-7300. And then you say, well, why can't I have it? Because these are specials, and we're trying to test the market. And we're seeing how many phone calls we can get. What did we get? Almost 30 the other day. So, in other words, we're trying to stir the pot. And anyway, and these are the kind of deals, if you don't do them, it's okay, because it doesn't hurt our feelings because we're really not making any money on these things. We're just trying to see if radio works. All right. Can you put that back down without me? I'll take the microphone. I'm scared to death you're going to drop it. So last time I had the paddle, I hit him in the mouth by mistake. But anyway, so I'm being very delicate this time with the paddle. All right. Thank you, Brandon Ritter. Now, let me see what's next on my agenda. I have an agenda, folks, whether you believe it or not. But Colin Walls, did you want to mention anything over there? Are you doing okay? Oh, he's very busy. I'll leave him alone. He hates it when I interrupt him unexpectedly.
You're moving all around.
Oh, I forgot, and you're moving the camera.
Trying to move the camera.
All right, go
That's
to Weller.
Okay.
WellerDoesDelmarva.com, and you can watch us. I keep referencing you just like you're right there. But anyway, he is right there. Did I mention all my advertisers? That kayak deal was a good one. Too good. Are we taking a break?
Taking a break.
John Butler, are you making us take a break again?
Fran the man.
Fran the man. All right. Well, I'm going to take the break then because they really control everything. And we'll be right back with the final half hour of Weller Does Delmarva.
This is my message to you. Singing don't worry about it. It's gonna be all.
Book the best all-inclusive resorts on the planet with the best agency. Bethany Travel, named the best of the best agency with sandals and beaches in the tri-state area. Join Bethany Travel for their Sandals Caribbean Night featuring sandals and beaches all-inclusive resorts Wednesday, February 24th at 6 p.m. at Bethany Travel's office in Millsboro. They'll be booking incentives for attending, door prizes, and refreshments. Visit Bethany Travel online at bethanytravel.net or call 800-806-8747 to book your all-inclusive sandals vacation today.
CBS News Update. The remaining 6 Republican presidential candidates debate tonight in South Carolina, 1 week ahead of the state's GOP primary.
This is going to be a more intense debate because each candidate is going to have more time. There's going to be more back and forth. You're going to see fewer of them on stage, and the elbows are really going to be sharp. We've already seen a lot of energy in these debates. Ramp it up a little bit more on Saturday.
CBS political analyst Leonard Steinhorn. Donald Trump is threatening Ted Cruz with a lawsuit alleging he wasn't born in the U.S., making him unqualified to be president.
It's a countermeasure to get the opposite team off their game. And in this case, it could be very effective. It's going to be interesting to see if Senator Cruz just kind of brushes it off. Same old thing. It's just Donald Trump, which he's starting to do more of, or if he's going to have to take time out of a very compressed schedule to address it.
CBS political contributor Leslie Sanchez. The Democrats hold their primary in South Carolina in 2 weeks. CBS News Update, I'm Gary Nunn.
Start off the new year with a great new look. My Eye Doctor, Doctors of Optometry, is offering 2 complete pairs of glasses for just $99. Choose your custom look for 2016 from the area's largest collection of eyewear. My Eye Doctor is trusted community doctors and welcomes all insurances. It's a new year. Be a new you. Schedule an appointment at myeyedr.com. Limited time offer. Halpern Eye Care, now a part of My Eye Doctor.
Are you still looking for the perfect way to celebrate your sweetheart this Valentine's Day weekend? Abbott's Grill in Milford has a few options for you to choose from on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday from 4 until close. They're offering a sweet deal of a 3-course meal for 2, including dessert for just $50 per person. Reservations will fill up fast, so call now. Or how about a day date? Come experience wine for lovers during Bernie's wine tasting on Saturday, February 13th from 12 until 2. Experience 5 courses of menage a trois wines, all expertly paired with tapas-style dishes, just $35 per person. Did you know that Abbott's Grill in Milford is available for caterings and private dining for both lunch, dinner, and even breakfast 7 days a week? Abbott's has new hours. They're open at 3 p.m. for dinner on Sunday and Monday, and at 11 a.m. Tuesday to Saturday, serving lunch and dinner. Abbott's Grill is located in the Riverwalk Shopping Center in downtown Milford. Make your reservation 302-491-6736. AbbottsGrill.com. Gather at the grill.
Thanks for listening to Delaware 105.9 on your radio. And for your convenience, streaming live online. Visit Delaware1059.com to hear local news and talk for Delmarva online, streaming 24/7. Sponsored in part by Dart First State. Let Dart do the driving. Save money, save gas, ride greener. Bus routes statewide between Rehoboth, Georgetown, Dover, and Wilmington. Delaware 105.9. Streaming live at Delaware1059.com.
Have you ever wondered why every year, without fail, the Bible remains the #1 selling book? This is because the Bible is no ordinary book. With a surgeon's precision, it cuts through the clutter and chaos of our time and speaks truth in life. It offends, it mends, it saves, it judges, it conceals, and it reveals. Hi, I'm Pastor Nate Graham of Berean Community Church. Please listen to Taking God at His Word, a radio ministry that airs Sunday mornings from 7 to 8 right here on Delaware 105.9.
My credit union makes the American dream of home ownership more affordable than ever.
My credit union is Sussex County Federal Credit Union.
My credit union offers 100% financing on mortgages.
My credit union is Sussex County Federal Credit Union.
My credit union provides construction loans so I can build the home of my dreams.
My credit union is Sussex County Federal Credit Union.
My credit union helped me refinance my home for a lower monthly payment.
My credit union is Sussex County Federal Credit Union.
My credit union approved our mortgage application in 3 days.
My credit union is Sussex County Federal Credit Union. Shouldn't it be yours?
Partner with Sussex County Federal Credit Union by visiting a local branch in Milford, Millsboro, Lewis, and Seaford, or visit their online branch at sussexcfcu.com.
Conditions and restrictions apply. Call 629-0100 for details and credit union eligibility requirements. Deposits federally insured by NCUA and government agency. Equal opportunity lender. NMLS number 469595.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
Okay. I'm going to talk to Colin first. Colin first. Are you on first?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, Jim Weller here. You're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. I want to have a word with Colin Walls Service Center in Milford, Delaware. Not Milford, Connecticut. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. So you are open now.
Yeah, we opened at 8 o'clock. Josh should be there now. I haven't checked the cameras to see if he's there, which I'm sure maybe I should, but no. Right. He's there.
He's put a piece of gum over him.
Right.
Hey, what's your normal hours? In other words,
Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, we open at 7:30.
Okay.
And we close at 5:30.
Oh, you open at 7:30 every day?
Yeah, we give a
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Right. So a lot of people dropping their cars off. They have to be to work at 8 o'clock. So
that's
it's just kind of convenient to get there a little bit early. And we stay a little bit later. They get off at 5 o'clock, the majority of people. So we're there so they can come pick their vehicle up.
Very nice. Third-generation business.
Yep. I'm the third-generation owner of it. So it's been around a long time, since 1958.
Yeah. And owner-operated, a local business, automotive repair, don't do tires.
Right.
But do brakes.
Right. We do pretty much everything but tires, yes.
And you'll rotate them in an oil change.
Oh, sure.
If somebody wants that done.
Right.
Wipers, stuff like that. Like, what else was I thinking? Air pressure in tires. But, what's an average, what's what you mainly do? Is it oil changes, brakes?
The main thing
or
we
is
do
it quite a
is
variety?
Yeah, the main thing we do is repairs. Which it can be a brake job, It could be a timing belt or just even serpentine belts. It could
the
even be an
serpentine
alternator.
belt.
Yes, your favorite, the serpentine belt. There's so many things it could be. Brakes. I mean, maybe I'll bring in a typical day, and I can tell you exactly what we did. That would be neat.
Okay. Yeah, or maybe, that would be real good. Brandon, you've dealt there, haven't you? And what'd you get done?
Oh, I've had brakes and rotors and calipers fixed. I've had...
Because you ride the brakes pretty hard, probably.
Yeah.
Very aggressive young man you are. Or was this your wife's car?
No, it was my truck.
I knew it was him.
But I've had some work done on my wife's car.
I think we had to put a fuel pump in her car.
Yeah.
Yep.
And tune-up done, and quite a bit of work done there. Does a great
you've
job.
dealt there for a couple years now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, does Brooks deal there too?
I can't.
Yep, I've done some work for Brooks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Jason. And
his maintenance is just he's right on top of everything.
Meticulous.
Right. Meticulous.
He fixes everything before it breaks.
That's right.
He gets a oil change 1,000 miles before he needs oil.
Right. I'm sure he does.
Or is it the other way around?
Maybe, I don't know. He could be listening. Hey, Brooks, if you're listening, turn your radio off for the next minute or two.
Half hour.
Right, half hour.
We're talking about walls.
Right. So this is the half an hour segment on Wall Service Center. All right, 422-8110. You can go online, wallservicecenter.com, downtown Milford, and plenty of things to do around there. Okay. And you're open.
We open at 8 today, 8 to noon on Saturdays, and of course we're closed on Sundays.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to move on and say that Weller's is opening now. The guys are coming in. I can feel the breeze. The phones are ringing, and the doors are swinging, and just a lot going on. Google surveys. We have realized a discovery that we need more surveys. So we would really, really welcome if you would take the time to figure out how to do a Google survey. Do you even know how to do it, Brandon?
I believe you just go on to Google.
Okay.
And you
Mr. Google?
No, Google.com.
Google.com.
And then you go in and you search the company that you want
Weller's
to survey.
Utility Trailers.
Yep, so it'd be Weller's Utility Trailers.
And rate us.
You can rate it. Yep.
We'd really appreciate that. If you've dealt with me, I've been in business 42 years. Whether you bought tires or wheels or a shed or a carport or a swing set or a electronic fly swatter, a kayak, huh?
I remember those.
I remember those. Guys, when you think back of the things we sold, do you remember when there was Sonic in Milford?
Yes.
Do you remember when I bought the awning at auction at Sonic? And I was like, how am I going to sell that thing? I got rid of it.
And we couldn't fit it in the showroom.
We couldn't fit it in the showroom. It was a huge metal awning. I buy and sell all kinds of crazy things. Crazy things. But anyway, we would really appreciate a survey, okay? So if you would be so kind to do that. And speaking of surveys, let me tell you somebody I'm really happy with that I deal with. And I need to say this about all the people you hear me promote and advertise on my show. This is a show that I literally purchased from the radio station, so it's my show. And then they give me the opportunity to have people that want to sponsor my show. And most of them are, well, in fact, all of them are people that are my friends, and they're people that I deal with. That's the only way I allow people to be a sponsor of my show. And another one that I'm very happy with is my friend Rick Fowler. He owns No Nonsense Office Machines, okay? Now, people say, where in the world is No Nonsense Office Machines? Well, it's simply, you go to Georgetown, and then you go around the circle, and you're headed, what would I call that? East of the circle on Route 9. So you're like headed to, Lewis, and it's right there, just a couple miles outside of town. It's right on the right. It's right next to Sports at the Beach Complex. So where they're at is they're on Route 9, just outside of Georgetown, okay? And it's like an electronic type store, mainly office things, okay? But computers, for example, you can buy a regular computer for your home, or let's say you have a business and you don't want to get one where it's going to be full of all kinds of junk that you don't want. You want your computer to operate. You want all of its energies put on, running programs that you want it to have. They can build a custom computer or a full-blown computer system and network it throughout your offices if you would like. If you need a tablet or a laptop, they can help you with those. They also have a lot of new stuff, of course, and they also have used things. And the used things have all been bench tested to make sure that they work. They also sell fax machines, of course, and they sell copiers and printers, and they sell gaming systems also. And if you have something you need worked on, They work on just about anything electronic. I took this little orange in there. It was an AM/FM radio. It was and my wife got it from her grandfather, to give you an idea of how old it is. And it's been in our attic for like 20 years. The only thing is, she left the batteries in it. So it's all corroded up and everything. Rick took that thing apart and got it working, and it's just the most amazing thing. And we've had numerous things worked on there, not to mention he does a great job with our copier. So look, if you have an office, whether it's a home office or a business, or you just need something personally, give Rick a call. If you would, just give him a call and tell him you want to know what all he sells and talk to him for a minute. It's 856-7381, 856-7381. A local guy, one-stop shopping for all your electronic needs. No-nonsense office machines, 856-7381. Now, I'm going to run through those two specials I just had real quick, okay? Thank you for the people that called. First one was this 4,000-watt generator sitting right here next to me. It's a brand called Champion. And when I say next to me, you can go to Delmarva.com and see it. Champion generator has a pull start, it has an electric start with a battery, and it has a little key fob. Is that right?
That's correct.
All right. We have it priced at $447. That's less than the big box stores, less than Amazon.com. It's a good deal. All right? Now, if you're listening from out of state, remember, when you come here, there's no sales tax either. So if you're in Maryland, that's another 6%. What's 6% on $400? Another $20-some.
That's pretty good.
All right. Now, here's what we're saying. $447 for the generator. It does not have 220 volts, okay? And the continuous operating wattage is 3,500, but they advertise it as a 4,000-watt generator. All right? $447. But today and today only, and now and right now only, if you call and leave your name and number at 337-7300, 337-7300, we will give you this little heater. It's a 1,000-watt infrared heater, a $125 value for free. So you take a $447 generator and you get a $125 heater, and between the two of them, you're guaranteed you're going to have heat.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed. So just want to let you know that offer is only good if you call, if you come in, or you do something different. There's only one way that you get that offer. And this is the kind of offer, if you don't take advantage of it, it's okay.
It's all right.
It's okay, because we aren't making a dime on this deal. But anyway, we want to get rid of some stuff is what we're trying to do. And we're just testing who's listening and who will respond. You're not obligated when you call, but you're not eligible if you don't. And here's the other special. If you buy a 5x8 landscape trailer with a wood floor, or anything larger, a 6x10 or 7x16 or whatever, any landscape trailer that's new, that's a 5x8 or larger, and it has to have a wood floor, you will get, thank you for that call, you will get a kayak free. Kayak, a brand new kayak with a paddle, absolutely free for coming in here and buying a landscape trailer, brand new. Got a call, leave your name and number, 337-7300. But, for example, I got to find another example. A 5x8 landscape trailer is $697. That's with a wood floor. So you take that, you buy that, and you get a kayak free. Sell the kayak.
Yeah.
Sell it back to me.
There you go.
In other words, but sell the kayak, and you're making out pretty good. But you can also get, for example, a 5x10 landscaper for $897 or anything bigger. So anyway, just letting you know about that deal. Now, there is one out there. It can't be combined with any other offers because there's another one that has a crazy offer. So, all right, I mentioned those two specials. One last time on the phone number, 337-7300. If you have anything to tell me, call that number and leave me a message. Even if you've enjoyed the show, I would appreciate some feedback. You know who I saw yesterday?
Who did you see?
I saw my accountant, George Luff. He came to Jimmy's Grill in Bridgeville and had breakfast during the Dan Gaffney show. And I just want to let you know that he is my accountant. His name is George Luff. He owns Luff & Associates. He actually talked with Dan a little bit about some things that he does. He does some fraud work, too, in relation to accounting and stuff like that. Very knowledgeable guy, very great organization to deal with. I've dealt with him for a long time. Luff & Associates, they have an office in Milford. They have an office in Dover, and they have one in Rehoboth. They do accounting work. So it's the time of year. If you're thinking and looking for an accountant, they're your people, okay? But they also do payroll. And so many business people are just getting fed up with all the rules and regulations pertaining to payroll. So if you have a big business or a small business, you could have just 1 or 2 employees. You could have 7 or 10, or you could have 20 or 30, or you could have 80 or 100, or you could have hundreds. They can help you with their easy payroll system. Now, you do not have to deal with them for your accounting work. If you want them to do your payroll, that's okay. If you have another accountant that will do your accounting but doesn't do payroll, Luff & Associates will gladly do your payroll. They can do as little as you want or as much as you want to help you out. So one call gets you where you need to be, and the number is 422-9699, 422-9699, and it's luffcpas.com on the web, luffcpas.com on the web. I mentioned next week's show is going to be at the Dry Zone Red Barn. Everybody's invited. Please mark your calendar. We love it when people stop by when we're there. Weller's is open now. I hear the phone ringing. The door is swinging. There's a lot going on. It's been a great show. Thank you, Fran, back at the studio. And, Brandon, I'm going to take a minute or two and just talk to you for just a little bit.
Okay.
How has it been without Brooks here this week?
It's been kind of enjoyable, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
A little less complaining?
A little less quiet. Or a little more quiet.
A little more quiet.
Yeah, a little more quiet.
All right. Because Brooks is like a super salesman, so he makes a lot of noise.
He is.
He is, though. He is a super salesman.
He's pretty good.
Okay.
I'll have to give it to him. He's letting me do some sales this week.
Isn't that wonderful?
Fun. It is.
Enjoy it, because he's back Monday. Okay, and
I got my momentum
he'll be
now.
hungry by then. Yeah, and he's lost his momentum.
Yeah.
All right, so you're in sales today.
I am in sales today.
All right, have you sold anything this week?
I have.
Okay.
I've sold trailers. I've sold carports. I've sold sheds.
What's up with the sheds? Why are we all of a sudden selling so many carports and sheds? I mean, what do you think it is? Because other people sell them.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the service we provide. We sit down with the customer.
That is all we can control.
Right, right.
I mean, truthfully. But, it's funny. When somebody has a problem, they think we control everything.
Well, that's true.
But truthfully, folks, I mean, the only difference between us and anybody else is us.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct, yep.
That's the only difference, and we're kind of known as being friendly.
Yep.
We don't cuss. We're not going to, it's a family-friendly environment.
Right.
So we're going to treat you with respect.
When you want to price out a building, a carport, or a shed, we're not going to force you into something you don't want. We're going to explain to you the different options.
That's the biggest fault I have with all of you.
Yeah.
You're not pushy enough.
Well, with a building,
if somebody asks you questions, they want to buy it. They need to be talked into it.
Yeah, well, that's
you guys
true.
won't do that.
Well,
You want to let them make their own decision.
They want. We like to communicate with our customer and make sure that they're getting into what they want, but also kind of collaborate with.
Well,
what
I can
they
tell
need.
you what they want. If I got it, they want it.
That's true.
Right. That's your typical entrepreneur attitude.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this is the truth, folks. When you come here at Weller's, you can talk to Brandon. You can talk to his brother Brooks. You can talk to Earl, Jason. Mm-hmm. You will find them to be very willing to give you a fair price, a good deal. But more importantly, we try very hard to give you service that you cannot get anywhere else.
That's correct.
All right. You keep talking.
All right. Again, I wanted to point out that, now is the time to buy. If you're wanting a carport or a shed by spring, you need to come in and get your orders in now. The business is really starting to pick up.
And that's if there's no bad weather between them.
That's correct.
That's under the presumption all weather stays good.
That's correct.
So if you ordered a shed right now, what's a reasonable time frame?
If it's something that's in stock, I would say reasonable would be somewhere between 3 and 6 weeks.
Okay.
If you are looking to get something specially built, obviously it's got to go through the factory and be assembled and everything. You're looking more towards 5 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
Sometimes more than others, it usually gets done quicker than that.
Let's jump from sheds to carports.
Okay.
What's an entry? What's like a normal carport?
Just a single car carport. It's like a 12 by 21. 12
foot wide. 20.
Yep.
You put a boat under there, a car or whatever.
A small boat, small car.
Average car is 6-7 feet wide.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. It's got a 6-foot wall height.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
Metal roof over top of it.
So you can pull your car out and have a picnic under it.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do all that. You can get them enclosed.
What are they, like $9.95?
No, a 12 by 21 is $7.95 installed.
Really?
Installed at $7.95.
You mean like delivered to their house and set up?
And set up.
$800, $795. That is kind of cheap, isn't it?
Yep.
Now, is it plastic, metal, wood?
No, it's metal.
Really?
Surprisingly enough.
Did we have one out here? Did they just put a new one up the other day?
Yes, we did just get a display assembled up out there on Wednesday.
So stop by. Now, also in the carport world, there's many shapes and sizes.
There is.
And they all include delivery and setup.
They do.
All right. What about swing sets? You know much about them?
I know a little bit.
They're made by the Amish.
Yep.
Vinyl.
Yep.
All stainless steel hardware.
Yep. Wrapped.
Okay.
And it's actually a wood frame wrapped in vinyl.
Oh, so it's not just vinyl.
We're correct.
Oh, a little stronger.
Very strong.
Because there's some out there that's just vinyl.
Yes.
Folks, that's the one thing you want to be careful about, whether you're looking at a shed or a carport or a swing set or a trailer. It seems like no two things are built the same. If they were all, you'd have to shop the price.
Right.
The problem is most places only know the price.
That's correct.
Okay? And you usually, when they don't give you a lot of information in just the price, it's because there's not a lot of information to give.
Right.
Yeah. So here at Weller's, we do try hard to talk to you about what you want to buy. Man, the phone is ringing like crazy today, isn't it?
It is.
All right. Well, we did have a big day yesterday.
Yes.
It was swamp plump busy, and today we're open because it seems like we've got the selection of trailers. I think it's fair to say I've never seen this many trailers.
There's a lot of trailers on the ground.
There's a lot of trailers. We're actually debating whether to unstack more or just leave them stacked up. We got to buy another $10,000 worth of tongue locks.
Yeah, that's a lot.
To unstock any more trailers.
Yeah.
So, all right.
And
what
buy
else?
Some more real estate to put it down.
Yeah, more real estate. Yeah. All right. Well, tell us, how do people even get a hold of Weller's if they want to talk to Brandon or who?
Well, there's many different ways. Number one
Okay.
is call the store. It's 337-8228. Ask
Okay.
for Brandon. You can email me at brandon@wellers.com. That's Brandon spelled with an O-N.
Oh, okay. Not E-N.
Not E-N or I-N. I've actually seen it with an
Oh, okay. All right.
And I'll even throw out my cell phone number.
You know what I would do if I were you?
What's that?
I would create all those other email addresses.
There you go.
I just thought of that.
Yeah.
Because they're all
Time
free,
up.
right?
Yeah.
You should do that.
Yeah, I should. I'll work
Okay.
on that.
All right.
But
just for the heck of it.
You can also call me on my cell phone number. It's 302-542-7794.
You going to give your cell phone number out?
Of course. I'm here for the people.
Okay. Go for it. What's the number again?
542.
Yeah.
7794.
All right. You go, Brandon.
Give me a call.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
Just come on in and talk to me.
All right. Hey, off the cuff. Let's pick some Valentine's Day gift ideas.
Okay.
Reasonable, logical gifts. We do actually have something, as odd as it sounds, for your pets.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So if you want to give your dog or a pet or something like that. So let's just make this real simple. Can I make them all $1 for today?
Sure.
So all those different items, we'll make them $1 even. How's that?
That sounds like a plan for me.
Now, what's over there?
You got
there's a collar.
chain
But there's
collars.
one thing that we can't make $1. Them colored collars.
Yeah.
They're a little more expensive. But what do you got?
You got the chain collars. You got brushes. You've got
brush for
chew
$1.
toys.
And some of them things are like chews, aren't they?
Yes.
Not shoes, but chews.
Chews.
Okay.
Yep.
So most of that stuff, Brandon will guide you through it. But if you want any of it for $1, we'll do that. How's that?
Sounds good. We got a tennis ball on a little tether there, too.
I want to give an extreme.
These are all great gifts that your wife is going to love. These are all great Valentine's gifts, Jim. I don't know how you do it. You come up with this stuff.
How about a bottle of that stuff called Awesome? For
cleaning supplies.
I don't know how well that's going to go
It's
over.
getting better and better. You've got some brooms up here, too, and snow shovels. Want to throw those in?
Well, Colin, what would you suggest we advertise? Oh, a trinket log.
Trinket log
trinket
for all the
log.
jewelry that
Right,
you
all
have
her
to buy
dreams.
to make up for buying the cleaning supplies.
All right, what else, Colin? Do you see something I should be mentioning? Rubber straps, bungee cords.
Might as well buy a camo cot. You should be sleeping outside.
Yeah.
And get a shed to stay in. Oh, my goodness.
We do have dog kennels.
Okay.
Those big clips there, those accessory clips.
You liked them, didn't you?
Yes. Well, I've seen a lot of women, they'll take them and hook a diaper bag to them, and then they'll clip them onto
my
the
wife
stroller.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a good one.
Do you think socks would be inappropriate?
Sure, socks are good.
Well, let's give a crazy offer on
Okay.
socks. Let's do something like this. If you're listening now and you stop in today and today only, we'll give you 6 pair of socks free. So how much should I charge for them?
I would charge.
You know what I'm doing? I'm sitting here brainstorming live on the radio when I'm really feeling like I'm in the room talking this through. All right, 6 pair of socks free, no purchase necessary. You do have to stop in. Now, the first thing people are going to say is, will you please UPS them to me? No, we're not going to. It's a ploy. We're trying to get you in the store. 6 pair of socks, absolutely free. And I'm going to throw in one more thing with those, a Bubba Gump T-shirt.
Bubba Gump.
Okay? So you can have a Bubba Gump T-shirt for free, and 6 pair of socks for free. If you just stop in and say hello. I heard Brandon Ritter on the radio. Look for Brandon if you would, okay? Because Colin will be long gone by then. All right, folks, next week's show is going to be at the Dry Zone Red Barn. We'd love to see you there, and we would love for you to come get some of these Weller discount cards for your Valentine. Now, there's a good one.
It is a good one.
That's a good one. Mm-hmm. You save money. They're only $15. What are they, 15, 2 for 25, and 3 for 30?
They are.
12 for 100 is the real deal.
And that's the gift that keeps on giving. So
all year long.
Buy it for Valentine's Day, and you've got her birthday covered, anniversary covered.
Oh, you could take her out to Hardee's. Any thick burger at the regular price, you get another one free. Nothing like getting your honey a thick burger.
I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow.
All right, you do that. Hardee's. Tell me how it works. Take her to Abbott's Grill, 10% off. Burgers and beans. I got to quit talking. I'm almost out of time. Brandon, thanks a lot. Colin, thanks a lot. Wall Service Center, 422-8110. Call them now and say Colin asked you to just call them now. 337-8228 is Weller's, Wellers.com on the web. Next week's show is going to be at the Dry Zone Barn. It's freezing out. Don't forget your animals. I got up early yesterday morning and brought my dog in the house, and my wife says, well, you're really worried about the dog. Well, I am. It was like 16 degrees out there. So anyway, he was fine. It was all I could do to get him out of his dog box. All right, everybody, have a good weekend. God bless you. Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for putting up with us and listening to us, and we will be back next week with Weller Does Delmarva next Saturday. Thank you, Fran. Everybody have a good weekend. Bye.
The preceding program was a paid commercial presentation.
When speaking of Bible study, a great man once said, "We must not select a few favorite passages to the exclusion of others. Nothing less."